The masters of the obvious. Folks, the masters of the obvious, they master the processes to obtain resources, and they get rich. And there's nothing wrong with getting rich. There truly isn't. The problem with getting rich and doing it for yourself, however, is a problem. Riches are not designed. It's like blood. It's like the flow of blood. Money is like blood. Think of it that way. If you're a prominent, wealthy person, and you're not actively involved in recirculating your coins and growing society, you are a dunce. You've missed it. Getting your wealth out to the people, to recirculate it, to grow humanity. That's the purpose that God blesses people with wealth. You master the resources at hand and the laws at hand. Your mastery of attaining resources through law, through knowledge and wisdom is applaudable. Freaking great. You did it. Okay? But why? Why? That's the question you fail to ask yourself. I am so sick of people saying, oh, Amazon gave $1 million to this project, or Bill Gates gave $500 million to this project. You know how much $500 million is to Bill Gates? It's like him giving a pack of toothpaste to some kid. It's ridiculous. The amount of money that these kleptocrats hoard is, and the multinational corporations that are sitting on trillions in cash reserves, is absurd stupidity. It's imbecilic beyond belief. We don't only have the Bible, okay? We have books from every major religion that teach the foundational, fundamental principles of exchanging coins and building up the people. You have got to get your head out of your ass, okay? You people who worship these imbeciles, okay? Today, the modern kleptocrat and the oligarch and the multinational corps that all sit around on their boards and they look at each other. They must look at each other and go, oh, we've made it. You haven't made it. Look around you. You're hiring intelligence criminals to plant diversions and distractions, and you're using intelligence for propaganda, and you're using intelligence for, oh my God, you're murder. And I'm not going to say a lot of that stuff on my, but just watch the news. You go to Fox News, oh my God, you look at the clowns that you see. You see a panel of 3 or 4 people, okay? They look insidious. They're not natural. They look like plastic mannequins, and they're evil. They don't have any fresh information. Fresh information, folks. Projects and ethics development is how society flourishes. If you're sitting on cash reserves, you're an imbecile. If you disdain government, if you hate the government, you are a flipping imbecile. If the government in charge is poisonous and reptilian and hurting the people, that government, if it's a banana republic, you know the steps to take. The United States is not a banana republic, but we're quickly adapting an imperialist and banana republic mindset and it's all greed. It's all greed. The model for the age of Aquarius, which is the age we're in, get over it. The model that's provided by Jesus Christ in the Bible And by the way, Christians who think that the rapture is going to come, you got to grow out of that. That's absolute perverted teaching. Okay, the rapture is a state of awareness of the end times. Do you know when the end times happened? The end times happened when Christ rose from the dead. He died on the cross, he rose from the dead, and oh my goodness, divinity was planted by the Spirit of God in every person. It's a process. You can say, well, there's not enough proof for Jesus dying on the cross. Fine. Then you have to look at the whole story in a symbolic manner of when did the human race become sentient? When did they become aware that they needed an organization, they needed one another to thrive and survive? If you ask that question, the next question has to be, well, what's the purpose? The meaning of life, folks, for God's sakes, it's 2021. The meaning of life? Human nurture, regeneration, exploration, being like a child, mastering your resources, realizing that resources in the universe and the cosmos are limited. We then have to adapt and change. We develop our minds, our intellect. Where does intellect come from, Dave? Where does divine knowledge come from? Oh my God. Who wrote on the tables of stone? Okay. That got broken by a man. God did. Who wrote from then on out? The man did. The man writes. Human beings write the laws. They capture in symbols. They, over the years, have formed language, okay? Alphabets, okay? Every culture does it. Every culture does it.